What is going on, guys? It's your boy Void here. I want to talk about how I got a free trip to Japan. So I've been waiting for quite a while to make this video. So I'm really excited to put this one out finally, because if you know me, you know I don't like spending a lot of money. And frankly, after graduating, I really wanted to go to Japan. I really wanted to get a nice trip and be able to take advantage of not having work for a long amount of time, and just fully immerse myself in another country, another experience that's just completely different from my own. So I'm really excited for that, but it's expensive. I don't like spending money, so of course I found a way around it and figured out how I was able to get a free trip to Japan. The first thing, I've talked about credit cards before in my videos, but I utilized credit card sign-up bonuses in order to do this. In particular, I used one credit card sign-up bonus and one referral. So that credit card that I signed up for was the Chase Sapphire Preferred. It gave me 80,000 points for spending $4,000 in 3 months. This $4,000 in 3 months is not my normal spend whatsoever, and I wasn't gonna go out of my way to spend more money than I usually do. So I waited until I had this very large expense, which was school tuition, which was well over $4,000, paid that with my credit card, and then I transferred. So I had my financial aid deposited into my bank account, and then I paid off my credit card with that money that was in my bank account. That way I was able to get the 80,000 points just for paying for my tuition, which was awesome. 80,000 points, that doesn't really translate to a currency like immediately, but to give you a frame of reference, if I were to choose to receive all of that as cash, I could cash out my points. For 10,000 points, I would get $100. That's about $800 worth of points in just straight cash. Another thing that I did was I referred somebody to the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, and I could also refer you if you are interested. Check out the link below. I have my referral link there. As you guys know, I don't monetize this channel, or at least I don't have any ads, so it really goes a long way. And if you want to show some support, if you gain anything from these videos, I would really love if you guys were able to do that. It's not required though, of course. But yeah, check out my Chase Sapphire Preferred referral link down in the comments below. And once you get your own Chase Sapphire Preferred, you're able to do the same thing. One of the things that kind of scared me, or that I was hesitant about, was the fact that this credit card costs $95 a year. I really didn't like that, because I was like, wow, I'm gonna pay for a credit card? Like, what? Why would I pay for a credit card? But once you kind of do the math on it, you can figure it out. I mean, that first year alone, with just one referral link and the sign-up bonus from paying tuition, I was able to get 80,000 plus 15,000 points for 95,000 points. And that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. And then through normal spending, I was able to get an additional 5,000 points. So that brought me up to 100,000 points. From there, I was pretty sure that I had enough points for a Japan trip, or at least close, because 100,000 points, that's like $1,000. So that's kind of what I guessed a round trip to Japan would cost. I wasn't too sure of this, of course. I went ahead and looked at the Chase UR portal. And what this is, it's basically a portal where you can spend your Chase UR points. And that's what these points are. That's what these 100,000 points are in. So I look at my portal and I see I have 100,000 points, and I go over to their search, look at travel, and I click on over to flights. I type in the information that I want, where I'm flying to, round trip, all of that good stuff. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of date when you can learn to laugh and play and get along with each other. Once I did this search, I got a whole bunch of results, and they told me how much a ticket would cost round trip. So I saw quite a few were around 90,000 points. Actually, most of them were around 90,000 points and had kind of long flight times, like 20, 30 hours even. So I was trying to see if there's anything better I could do than spend like literally 90,000 out of my 100,000 points. I really did not want to spend it all, but I mean, even if I had to, that would have been fine too. But here I am again being cheap even with my points. Once I decided like I didn't want to use all of my points on this one flight, I tried to find a way around it. So I actually found out that most large banks have airline partners. And so sometimes you'll see those advertisements that you're flying on like Southwest or something, and they'll say, oh, sign up for the American Express Southwest card and get whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So that means that they're partners. So with a quick search of Chase travel partners, I was able to find that Chase partners with JetBlue, United, and Southwest Airlines, as well as many more. Those are just an example of some of them. So once I found this out, I found out that I could actually transfer points from my Chase UR portal to the partner airlines portal. And from there, this part required a little bit of research, and this was just me being a little extra because I'm not just cheap with my cash, I'm cheap with my points too. So I created an account with JetBlue, Southwest, and United. And I did a little search on reward travel and tried to find out how many miles it would cost me if I booked through that airline directly. So I found that JetBlue and Southwest were roughly the same, but then United actually was only 74,000 points. And that's so much better than 90,000. That's like that's an extra $150 in savings essentially. Now, I will say this as a little disclaimer, points cannot cover the price of taxes, airfare fees, and like random fees like that, or travel insurance. So you're still gonna have to pay out of pocket for those. So technically I didn't get a free Japan flight. I got one for 80-90 bucks, but still. So once I found a flight for 75,000, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to transfer 74,000 points from my Chase UR portal into my United profile that I had just created. So out of curiosity, I was trying to see what United charges for that same flight that I was booking reward travel with, and I found out that same flight was $1,100 or 75,000 points or 74,000 points. So my 74,000 points, which could cash out for $740, ended up being worth $1,100. That is an incredible value. So I ended up redeeming that. I bought my tickets. One of the things that I was careful about was making sure that whatever card I got had a downgrade path into a no annual fee card. Because if I hold this $95 annual fee card for like 10 years, did I really get any value out of it? Like, that kind of erases my value at that point, especially if I'm not spending a lot, so I'm not earning a lot of points outside of the signing bonus. So I made sure that the card that I chose, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, has a way to downgrade from it into a no annual fee card. So I do plan on downgrading this card into the Chase Freedom Flex after 1 year of holding it. That way I can reap my free flights first and then downgrade it to a no annual fee, which means that I am paying $95 to have it for 1 year, but I got a $1,100 flight and I still have some extra points because I had 100,000 points. I used 74,000 on my trip. So now I still have 16,000 points. If I were to cash that out, that would be $160. So my total value for just paying my college tuition and referring a friend for the Chase Sapphire Preferred, I ended up profiting $1,260, which is absolutely incredible. You can subtract off the $95 from it. I don't feel like doing that math, but I still come out well over $1,000 ahead. Credit cards can be great. You can leverage them to get great things from them, but you do have to be careful and do a little bit of research if you are trying to do this. You also don't have to do so much research like I did. You could just book travel through that Chase UR portal. You're still getting profit from it, just not as much. Like you might be getting maybe $800, $900 of profit instead of like $1,200 of profit, which to me makes a difference, but maybe it doesn't make a difference to everyone. So if you have any questions about how to do this or like what resources I used, please let me know in the comments below, because I want to help you guys get some free flights to wherever it is you want to go. Once this pandemic is over, we're about to hit up all other countries. You already know. But yeah, let me know, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe, because this takes a lot of work. Explaining this takes quite a bit of videotaping, audio editing, all that stuff. And I'd really appreciate just a like and subscribe if you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.